G'day everybody, Thursday the 21st of July. Today's session is going to be a challenge session that came from Will over at House of Swain. So shout out Will, thanks for the challenge. And this is a challenge he did maybe a week ago now, which was called the 2 Pumps of Death. And it's a 2 Pumps of Death, but it's a Y session. So it's an every minute on the minute. And you start with 1 2 pump, then you go 2 2 pumps 3, and you just keep going until you can't finish the number within the 1 minute. And in the downtime between finishing your burpees and resting until the end of the minute, the idea is to talk a little bit about why. Why do you train? Why do you do the type of training you do? So I thought it was a really good idea. If anyone hasn't seen it, I'll put a link to Will's channel, which is called House of Swain. Please go over and check him out. Awesome guy, doing some great work, and a big focus on his channel on mindset and that that little voice that you have inside your head when you train that really makes you not want to push and makes you not want to achieve. And so if that's something that you are interested in at all, go over and check out his channel because it's an awesome channel. So I'm going to hit a timer. I haven't got I've got a stopwatch running, so I'll just look at the clock. 1 2 pump burpee in the first minute, talk. Then on the second minute, 2 2 pump burpees. Third minute, 3 3 pump burpees. So on and so on. And we'll just go for as long as I can until I run out of time. All right, let's get ready for it. All right. First minute is going to be 1 2 pump. Let's go. So why do I train? I talked a little bit of this on the First Move Sweat Suffer podcast I did with Joe Hotai. And my primary reason for training in the gym and now also doing the conditioning burpee stuff is to not be a fat dad. And by being a fat dad, I mean a dad who doesn't do stuff, a dad who just sits on the couch and watches TV, or a dad who's not able to go and play with the kids and do things. And I didn't want to be one of those dads. I wanted to be a dad who could do stuff. I wanted to be a dad who could play with his kids, who could do sport with them, who could build stuff, who could, break stuff, just be a dad that the kids saw as someone who was capable and able to do whatever needed to be done. All right, next minute, 2. And I think that being a dad that does things, the one thing that I think is really important, especially if you've got kids, is that kids see that working hard, no matter what type of exercise or activity it is that you do, working hard, both at work and then in the evening after work, is a normal thing for them to see. So they don't see it as something extraordinary that they have to do sports or that they have to do training, because they just see mum and dad doing that sort of stuff themselves, being active every day. Now it doesn't always have to be burpees, it can be strongman stuff, it can be weights, it can be cycling, it can be swimming, doesn't matter what it is. But kids seeing that it's normal just to work, it's really important. 3. 1 2 3. And that's something for me that I got from my dad. I talked about that too in the Move Sweat Suffer podcast. My dad was a big influence on me early on. He worked extremely hard, but he also played hard too. And I actually started training with my dad when I was 16. And I learned very quickly from him that there aren't excuses. There is just work. You just get on with work, and nothing's magic. There's no magic training programs out there. There is just consistency and effort. And if you have those two things, you will keep improving. You will definitely keep getting better. All right. Coming up for 4. 1 2 3, 4. And another part of the reason why I train is that training both your body and particularly training your mind makes everything else in life easier. Like if you've challenged yourself in training really hard to keep going and to push past a pain barrier or past that little voice that you have in your head that tells you to stop, and you get used to doing that, when something hard in life comes along, you'll find a way through, you'll find a way to get past it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so challenging yourself to not listen to that voice in your head that tells you to stop, even when it hurts, means that other things in life that become difficult, you just find a way. You transform yourself to be able to just take on things that are difficult and push through no matter what. And that's really important. All right. Coming up for the 5th minute, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rest times are getting shorter now, less to say. The other thing for me personally that I get out of training, gym and doing this stuff out in the shed, is it gives me what I call quiet time. So it gives me a time where the only thing I really think about is the exercise. And I shut out all that other noise. And we've all got lots of noise in our lives. All right, here we go, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And every time you train, it gives you a chance to compete with the coward inside you. That coward voice that makes you want to sit on the couch and eat cake. You got to push that voice down. All right, 8. 8. You always have a choice. A choice to do more. A choice to keep going. 9. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, seven, 8, 9, 10. That's it. That was a minute. Catch my breath. So there you have it. That's my death by 2 pumps. Why do I train video? Hope you liked it. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Will over at House of Swain. I hope I did it justice, mate. Thanks for putting the challenge out there. I think it's a great one. That's really it from me. It was a good challenge. It's good to try to think about stuff and get those thoughts out. And it got harder and harder to do that as you get more tired and you really just want to breathe instead of talk. So it's a good challenge. From me, down in, it's a sunny Melbourne day actually, sunny winter's day, but it's a nice day. That's it from me. I'm done.